Yeah, right there. You got it. Keep going, you got it. Dude, you did it. Good job, man.
All right, let's get this interior out of here. Welcome to Excursion Build Part 2. All right, a Torx T55 bit and an impact gun made really quick work of getting the seats out of the interior. I think with me and my son, with him helping me out, we knocked it out in probably 30 or 45 minutes. And that's with, the struggles of trying to teach him how to use the impact and just having some good old father-son time out there. It made it a lot of fun, made it a blast. One or two of the bolts got stuck. They've been in there for a while, a little rusted up a little bit. Little breaker bar, not a big deal. We're able to take care of it.
Yeah, go ahead. You gotta hold it tight. It's gonna kick. Hold it with two hands. Hold that thing with two hands. I'm scared. Look, hold it with two hands like this. Look, come here. I'll help you. Come here, boy. Yeah, right there. You got it. Keep going. You got it. Dude, you did it. Good job, man. Yeah. Do more. Keep going. A little bit more. Hold it straight up. Hold it straight up. There you go. Now go. That's good. Now do the one in front. No, stop doing that one. Do the one in front. You got one more to do. Don't be losing all my parts.
Right here.
A little bit more. That's good. That's good. Good job, dude. Thanks, man.
All right, like I said, getting the seats out was a no-brainer. It was a breeze. Knocked it out real quick. I did take lots of videos of how the wiring was run for the front seats, especially, just to make sure I didn't miss where things were coming in and out, that center console and things like that. But now that the seats are out, time to start getting this carpet out of there. So I started popping all the trim off around the side and started finding all kinds of surprises as we dug into this thing.
Please do, bud.
Huh? What, Daddy? Whoa. Daddy, okay.
That. Just grab onto that and just pull. Keep going. Keep pulling. You got it? Pull. Pull. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. All the way off. Keep pulling. Almost.
Stop.
Pull hard. Pull, pull, pull. There you go. Pull on that steering wheel. There you go. Pull. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Oh.
Wheel.
Look at that, bud. Right there.
Before we knew it, we had the interior pretty much gutted, minus the headliner. So the headliner is obviously a really big piece. I don't know how long it is. It's probably 12, 13 feet long, so it's quite a handful by yourself. So I took a bunch of video before I pulled the headliner out just to make sure I saw kind of all the nooks and crannies and where everything was attached and how everything was run before I started taking it apart. Again, with the headliner, there's nothing difficult about it. Pulled all the little hooks and the lights out, unplugged everything, and the headliner just kind of pops right out. And there it is. Headliner's out. I couldn't resist throwing the front captain's chairs in the second row just to kind of see what they would look like, even though these weren't the chairs I was going to use. I couldn't resist it. So while I had everything apart, I went ahead and took the time to clean out where the third row bench locks in, because that was getting kind of nasty. Repainted that. I went ahead and pulled the rear window since it was leaking, resealed the rear window. At this point, it was time to start the sound deadening. So I started by applying the Kilmat inside all 4 of the door panels. So after I went through and Kilmatted all the doors, I went back over and added this sound deadening foam over the Kilmat on all the door panels. You can see it there completely foamed over as well. Then I Kilmatted the entire roof. And let me tell you, all this Kilmat took me a few weekends. This wasn't just a quick one afternoon job. So this is quite the time commitment here. So the chairs I picked up were out of a late model Expedition, and in order to mount them, I got some 14 gauge steel and had I believe that's 18 by 24 is the dimensions, and then basically made 4 holes to mount to the original 4 holes in the floorboard, and then bolted the seats to that plate. And then I had to cut a slot in the back for a rod to capture kind of the hooks in the back, and then I had to do an 1.5 inch spacer off the floorboard to allow those hooks to set in, and that's all there was to it. It was a pretty simple ordeal, but I'm utilizing the original 4 factory holes. Then I installed all new strikers for all 4 doors that have this rubber isolation dampener on it, and man, it really made a difference in the door rattling and the way the door sounds so much more solid now when you close the door.
Old striker. New striker.
With the second row chairs figured out, I was finally able to move on and finish the Kilmat insulation for the rest of the interior. So I did the second row and front row all the way up the firewall.
There's the adapter plates for the captain's chairs, painted and cleaned up. And the rest of it is all done with the Kilmat for noise.
Alright guys, stay tuned for Excursion Build Part 3. We'll recover the seats, we'll get the new carpet in, and we'll get this interior finally back together and looking like a new truck. Stay tuned.